Hi Aries, how are we today? Just doing our weekly reading. This week we're actually doing the monthly reading, looking ahead at May, seeing what is happening for everybody. I will apologize if I'm a bit sneezy today. I have some really bad hay fever at the moment. It's driving me insane. But please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do appreciate that. Make sure you leave a comment if you want to go in the draw for that free personal reading. We are super close to drawing that, so make sure you do leave a comment if you want a chance to win. This week I am starting off with the Top Cats affirmation deck. I have here the Gilded Reverie Lenormand. I'm using the Romance Angels Oracle deck and doing a zodiac run through this week as well with the Love Message Oracle cards. Okay, so starting off with your affirmation, Aries. May 2024 for Aries. What's going on in May for Aries? We have this cute little sleepy kitty with its owner having a little kissy moment. Attention is the rarest and purest form of generosity. That's a quote by Simone Weil. Okay, so attention is the rarest and purest form of generosity. So, giving somebody your attention. I'm reading that as a little bit of affection as well at the moment, Aries. So, time and even just those small little touches, just to let somebody know that you're there and that you are listening and paying attention to them, may be very important for you this month. Okay, showing your generosity of spirit by paying people attention, listening to what they have to say, and also receiving as well. Okay, it always goes both ways. Okay, Aries, what's going on for Aries? Start, middle, and end of May for Aries. Start, middle, and end of May 2024 for Aries Collective. And the end of May for Aries. Okay, so I'm actually picking up elements of what we saw in the shadow work reading for you, Aries. So there is some emotions. We have the hidden energy here at the bottom of the deck, Aries. We have emotions, your intuition trying to guide you emotionally towards something here. It's heavy on your mind. We did see thoughts for you in that shadow work reading, so you may want to check that one out. It was uploaded just just this week for the full moon. So heavy in your thoughts. You're overthinking things, thinking too much in rationality, in logic, rather than allowing these emotions to actually come through. And we do see that you're thinking about something from the past here. And maybe wanting a new chapter with something from the past. But I do see a bit of confusion there as well, just because you're fighting the emotions and, the heart versus head here. It's kind of fighting. You're fighting yourself very strongly on this. But overall, we do see the snake and the lily. So, they are both intimacy cards. Okay, so we do see that attention, that affection coming through here in the form of, physical intimacy as well as emotional intimacy. Okay, so there is this strong passion and desire for, I feel like this is connecting to a person for a lot of you here, but for some of you it may be an ideal of a person rather than an actual person. But it's wanting everything with this person, wanting that sexual attraction, that connection on a physical level, but also wanting that emotional connection, something that you can see in your life long term. Okay, we do sort of get a lot of long term energy with the lily there as well, but with a lot of passion and desire coming through with that as well. So very you may be thinking about a certain someone on a very sexual level, and your emotions, because we see that fight between the emotional side and the logical side. You maybe, I feel like this would be the logical side. You're telling yourself, yes, I keep hearing certain things like, yes, the sex was great, because it does feel like it's connected to someone from your past, that you are looking at the physical passion and the desire with a logical, rational mindset, that saying, all I want is the physical, all I want is the sex. But your emotions are trying to show you this, which is that this is actually the person you want to be with, long term in your life, that you feel as though this person understands you in a way that other people may not. There's a lot of emotional understanding and compassion that comes through with that lily as well. But at the start of the month, we do see you in this whip and bear energy. So you really are fighting yourself. You're having this inner conflict. One moment you're feeling emotional about this person, the next moment you're feeling, oh no, it's just the physical I'm feeling for this person. You're overthinking it. You're thinking into it too much, and forcing yourself to stick to logic and the 3D reality, rather than allowing the spiritual reality of this energy to come through for you here. Because I do feel as though there is a strong spiritual connection with this person, which is kind of what you're ignoring when you're ignoring the emotional side of things. So it is reflecting very heavily what we saw in your shadow work reading just this week. Okay, Aries, being so close to the full moon, I'm kind of not surprised. Aries season has just finished, and we've just had those big eclipses in Aries season as well. So it's kind of been a rough time of it lately for a lot of you Aries. It's brings up some dark moments for our Aries with those eclipses in Aries. I do feel as though things slowly are on the upswing, but it's all about you focusing on your emotional side. We see you here in this bear energy, where you're kind of being a little bit, I'm getting this message of, rather than being the strong, powerful, nurturing bear that is protective, like a mama bear, you're actually this big grizzly bear that's, getting a bit defensive and just roaring, and not allowing anyone to get too close to you, because, you are in just so much inner, you're punishing yourself. You've got this inner conflict going on. And for some of you, I feel like this is totally subconscious, that you're kind of like feeling out of sorts and you don't know why. And this is why. It's because you're kind of fighting with yourself. You're allowing yourself to get trapped in reality, rather than allowing the natural flow and energy, allowing your intuition and heart to take control, which pardon, we did see in the shadow work reading, that was sort of what this is all about. And that's exactly why I'm sort of getting the same messages. I feel that it is very connected to that shadow work reading that we saw the other day. Okay, but we do, for the middle of May, we are seeing the key and the ring. So you're really starting to open your heart up to yourself in the middle of May. Open your heart up to relationships around you. Not just love relationships, but, not just the romantic stuff, but, platonic relations, letting people in a little bit more, opening your heart up to people. With that key, we really do see that, like we saw in the shadow work reading once again, this is you unlocking the prison of your heart, and allowing people get close to you a little bit here, allowing your true emotion to come out, allowing yourself to actually, I'm hearing that, listen to your heart when it's calling for you, listen to your heart. Which I feel like the middle of May, that message is coming through strong, that you really are starting to try to connect to your heart space again, and trying to allow yourself to ask yourself even, what are the emotions here? I've got all this logical stuff going on in my brain, but, I need to actually start looking at, my true heart space here, not just what's going on logically and rationally for me. Okay, then the end of May, we do see the Clover and the Rider. So this is you taking action, Aries. This is action. A lot of the time, the Rider can sometimes talk about, things on the way to you, but I do feel as though with the Clover, this is you on your way to something, like getting back up on that horse and riding off into the sunset, taking a chance on opening up your heart, on whatever your heart is telling you. It's the answers are all there for you, and you know what to do. You know what you need to do deep down. It's just a matter of actually stopping and listening to, your intuition and what is your heart trying to tell you here. What is the risk that you need to take? That, even if it may be hard, there's this risk I need to take. I need to get up on that horse and just, ride there, get there. I feel like we did see the Rider come through for you in that shadow work reading as well, spurring you into action. So, I do once again feel as though this is very, very linked up with that particular reading. So I really would suggest watching that for yourself here, Aries, to give you a bit more insight on what's going on for you this month. All right, and what you actually need, like maybe how to access some of that stuff within yourself as well. It's really just talking about opening up your heart, opening up to the spiritual, the astral level, opening your third eye chakra and your heart chakra, rather than, living in logic and getting stuck in the matrix of reality. Okay, Aries, what's going on for Aries with romantic love? Romantic love for Aries in May, please. Okay, let go of control issues, Aries. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Okay, so you're trying to control it too much by being in your own head. Okay, that's where we see the control, is the way that you're thinking, your thoughts patterns. That's the controlling stuff. We did see control, the word control, in that shadow work reading as well. Give your relationship a chance. Work on this partnership. And flirting. Okay, extend your light-hearted energy to others. So playfulness, kind of playful flirting, just, a lot of the time that's connecting to the beginning stages of things. So, even if this is somebody from the past, there's this element of getting to know each other all over again, and having to sort of be very just playful and fun, and letting things unfold very naturally, and starting fresh is what I'm kind of getting there with that flirt energy. Okay, we do on the bottom of the deck see make the effort, as well as wedding and reconciliation, and then soulmate, Aries. So, I know that message is for somebody there. Okay, so if you're having trouble accessing your heart, that is what your heart is trying to tell you, that you're close to understanding who your soulmate is, and you're just not allowing that to bigger conscious thought at the moment here, Aries. Okay, so we'll have a look at your zodiac run through. Okay, Aries dealing with other Aries. Now, this can be, just any people in your life, romantic, work people, friends and family, just the different people that you're dealing with throughout the month of May. Even though they are love-based cards, sometimes I have been getting, family or friends popping up in these run-throughs as well. Okay, Aries dealing with other Aries. Aries dealing with other Aries. Love your shadow. So maybe not even dealing with another Aries here. If you are, you may be mirroring each other. This is all about accepting and working with the flaws in yourself so you can learn to accept others as they are. Okay, so learning to accept yourself, doing the shadow work, Aries, shadow, shadow, shadow. It's coming through really strong that shadow work reading was definitely for the collective I'm picking up on today. Okay. Aries dealing with Taurus. Aries dealing with Taurus. Distance. The separation you're experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. So there may be some physical distance between you and a Taurus. There may be just emotional separation. Aries dealing with Gemini. Aries dealing with Gemini. Be present. You will attract love by enjoying your life as it is, wherever you are, whoever you are, be all there, all in. Be present in the moment with Gemini. Aries dealing with Cancer. Aries dealing with Cancer. Stay optimistic. Positive thinking and faith will bring romance into your life. Aries dealing with Leo. Aries dealing with Leo. Okay, they wanted to fly on out. Unrequited feelings. There is not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way with the Leo. This is a one-sided. One of you has more feelings than the other with that Leo. Aries dealing with Virgo. Aries dealing with Virgo. Pay attention to the signs. The synchronicities you have been noticing are not coincidences. Aries dealing with Libra. Aries dealing with Libra. Take your power back, Aries. You're giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. So Libra is taking some of your energy and power here. Okay, Aries dealing with Scorpio. Aries dealing with Scorpio. Redirect your thoughts. Focus on what you want to attract in this relationship, not on what you fear will happen. So somebody's fear taking control with Scorpio. Aries dealing with Sagittarius. Aries dealing with Sagittarius. Deepening. A relationship will finally deepen in the next few months. You have been waiting for this. Okay, Aries dealing with Capricorn. Aries dealing with Capricorn. Okay, we have one fly out. Oh. Twin flame. If you don't know anything about the twin flame scenario, it's highly likely that the person I've picked up on for you here, Aries, has been this Capricorn. Because separation is necessary. Twin flame separation is necessary for us both to individually grow and evolve and come back together and, start over completely brand new. So if that's a Capricorn for you, that may be what the case is. This person is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. So that does talk about a very spiritual connection, but it also is a connection that, because it's got such a mirroring effect, we can trigger each other's, traumas and those sorts of things as well, which is why, twin flame, it's like the not everyone gets a twin flame in this lifetime. So it's a hard journey. It's a hard journey, especially when you are in separation from that person, because usually what happens is one of you will recognize that, and then the separation occurs, and then until the other can grow, and they both need a lot of growing and healing individually, but it's an interesting situation. If you feel that that resonates for you and Capricorn, you may want to look into the twin flame scenarios. Okay. Or I have talked about twin flame stuff in past readings as well. Okay. Aries dealing with Aquarius. Aries dealing with Aquarius. Letting go. If someone leaves you confused more than comforted, you need to reassess their access to you. Aries dealing with Pisces. Aries dealing with Pisces, please. Soulmate. There we go. So we do have another soulmate available to you with Pisces. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. So yeah, when I was talking about the twin flame stuff, that is a type of soulmate, okay? And we do have many soulmates in this lifetime, but we only have one twin flame. But there's a lot of different types of soulmates, like karmic. We've got karmic soulmates and all that sort of stuff as well. So, but Pisces, definitely, you do have a strong connection with the Pisces there as well, if that is for you. Okay, Aries, so that's what we've got for you. Always welcome to check your other placements, of course, especially your moon sign with the full moon this week. But make sure you do leave a comment so you can go in the draw for that free personal reading before you miss out. And hopefully I'll see you all soon.